Hello, everyone. This is Mike Donaldson here with my friend, business partner, and fellow master distributor, Mike Lucas.
Hey, guys. I see Serge Bonjour from Canada. Hey, hello. Orange County, California is in the house. See a whole bunch of people from British Columbia.
Gilbert from Miami and Beulah from Panama.
Freddie from Texas. Terry from UK. And greetings from Uganda. Hello. Guys, thanks for coming today. We got some very exciting information to share with you. We're so glad you can make it today. We're going to be sharing with you some information that is really impacting and changing people's lives every single day. Hello. So, Tommy, we're going to get started here in a few minutes from Clinton, Maryland. I see Mona from Sweden. Janice from the Tennessee, USA. Waldberg from Germany. Indiana.
Brendan from Queensland, Australia.
James, we're next door neighbors here, maybe in Indiana. Lacey from Florida. Lorraine with no sound. Well, Lorraine, everyone has sound, so you can't hear me. Turn up your, so I can't tell you to try and check.
I'll send her a message.
Okay. So, guys, thanks for coming, everything. Well, Mike is trying to troubleshoot Lorraine, and because I've done it myself, forget to turn up my speakers or something. Nikki from Kentucky, Tyler from Panama. Guys, thanks for coming. So let's go over real quick some of the workings of this platform. Many of you may have been on a Zoom before or something, one of those free platforms that kind of a little different. This is everyone has found the little chat box at the bottom where they can type in. I see a couple of people have already found the Q&A column. Guys, we're going to ask you to hold off on putting your questions in that Q&A column, and we will answer those questions at the end of the presentation. Because hopefully, if we do a great presentation, we're going to give you 95% of the answers you seek, hopefully, and that way we can focus on the questions that we didn't answer, not answering the questions that we're going to answer in the presentation, which would waste a lot of your time and other people's times, and we wouldn't be able to get to all the questions. So also, with that being said, we are in a few minutes here, once we get started, we are going to only temporarily, but we are going to disable the chat for the presentation. And just before the presentation is done, we'll open the chat back up so everyone can ask their questions. Now, obviously, the chat is going to be disabled. Right now, it's not. And when the chat opens back up for the questions, people will be able to type in their questions. What you will not be able to do is put any referral links in there. We won't give you a warning. We won't say, please don't do that. We will just boot you. There are no referral links in the chat. A lot of people invite friends, families, guests. They don't want to see your spam. They're here invited by someone else. So you putting your link in there is just not copacetic, okay? It's just a non-starter for us. So please hold off on your any referral links. We'll be happy to answer the questions. And last but not least, Mike, we are doing some live streaming here. So this is live. And with that comes some possible hiccups. If we start to freeze up or the sound goes quacky, Mike, there's a panic button at the top, isn't there?
Yes, there is. It can come in two different forms depending on what you're on. It can be a reconnect button that will completely set up a new connection for you and usually resolves any problems you might be having on your end, or a vertical lightning bolt that when you run your mouse across it, it says panic button. So with that said, if you're having any kind of audio or video problems, you're going to want to hit the reconnect or the vertical lightning bolt and get a reconnection. If for some reason that doesn't solve your issue, I suggest you log out and log back in. But generally, with the few problems that people have, the reconnect solves it.
And Dion is the winner. Dion from South Africa is here, so we are ready to start. So guys, thanks for coming again. So before we get started, we want to kind of give a couple informal, non-scientific polls that we usually do. If you guys could give us some feedback on it, It's not going to capture your name or your data. It's just going to put a little hash mark in the yay or a hash mark in the other column, and it lets us know where we're at with our webinars and whatnot. So the first one is asking, very simple, do you currently have a package in Vortic? In other words, are you earning rewards? And if not, it's no big deal. We're just liking to know where we're at here from people who's got information, maybe seeking more or whatever the case may be. So we're only going to give this about 45 seconds. Let some people pick and choose here and see where we're at. And then we got another real quick one. While you're doing these polls, I want everyone to listen to this. This is kind of important, at least for us it is. We do these webinars every Monday and Wednesday. We've been doing them now for 2 months. Over 5,000 people have attended. Vortic is growing very, very well, and we're very excited about that. Now, next week, me and Mike are going to be traveling here in the United States to actually a little Vortic event that we're doing. So next Wednesday, there will be no Vortic overview meeting. Next Wednesday, there will not, because we're going to be kind of landing at an airport about that time and in transportation mode. So next Wednesday, there will be one next Monday, but there will not be one on the 2nd, right? I think that's the 2nd, I think, Mike, right? Correct?
Let me double check it since I've been really messed up on my dates. On the 2nd, yes.
We will not. Okay, guys, got all the votes in here for who has an active package. About 76% of you say, I do, and about 23% say, not yet, and that's cool. Hopefully we'll give you some information. You'll be able to find out what you want, and you can make a decision for yourself. Now there's one more quick one, if you don't mind, real quick. How many of you, did I hit the button? I don't know. Guys, can you see this poll? Yes, there we go, some votes. Is this your first time on a Zoom? Something to do with Vortic. Have you been on a Zoom call with maybe a team or Jensen or one of these webinars that we do? Yay or nay? We appreciate that. Kind of help us out there where we go. We do have some very exciting news, what people are voting here. Right now, if you're not involved, we're going to ask you and show you how in a few minutes to get into the Vortic community Telegram room. Lots of news and information constantly going in there, but currently there's a poll in there that we are taking. We are going to be adding, and just not one, but we're going to over time add more. But there's a poll in there we'd like people to ask. Basically, would you like another additional Zoom 6 hours before this one? For those people, would it be more beneficial, or 6 hours later, in addition to the one we're doing at this time for everyone? So if you can give us your feedback there, we'd really appreciate it, okay? Anyway, we're going to finish up this poll. And yes, it's my first time, 40%, 41%. Well, welcome. A big shout out to you. And some of you have been here before on other webinars or Zooms. Welcome back. Hopefully we'll give you some information. Maybe you brought someone here. Make sure to follow up with them. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road and show you what's really impacting people's lives every single day we've been here. So let me go ahead and turn off my camera and bring up my presentation.
And as you had mentioned, Mike, I'm going to turn off the chat.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Let's see here. Make sure I hit the right. There we go. Wrong buttons. Clicking. Okay, guys. How are we looking, Mike?
It looks good. Ready to go.
We're going to grab a little bit of H2O. Okay, and we're going to be sharing with you how you can earn crypto rewards passively, meaning on basically virtual autopilot while you sleep, while you work, while you watch TV, while you enjoy life. And let's first of all talk a little bit about the risk involved, because anything you do, there are risks. So I'm going to go through this. We're going to switch up a little today. I can tell I'm going to start coughing here. I got something going on with some allergies, so Mike's going to read the next slide. So, Mike, prepare for a little mix and match, okay?
Yes. Okay. Risk disclaimer. This is important for many countries around the world, so it's important that it's always used in conjunction with Vortic United to keep everything correct. And that is, we do not provide investment advice. We're not financial advisors. The information that's provided here and on social media and any other form that Vortic is showing to the public does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you shouldn't read it that way. We're not encouraging cryptocurrency should be bought, sold, or held. So what you need to do is do your own due diligence, consult your financial advisor if you have any financial questions or concerns or doubts. Cryptocurrency trading, which is what Vortic United does, is risky, and potential loss of part or all your crypto is possible. Just like everything in life, there are risks. The information, including all these pictures and graphics that we're going to show you, are for educational and illustration purposes only. So Vortic is not, as a cryptocurrency trader, it's not regulated by any regulatory body. They have a number of licenses worldwide, which we're going to talk about a little bit, but it's important to understand that. Past rewards earned by the community members that may be shown here or on social media should not be considered a guarantee of future rewards. Never ever risk more capital in any program than you can afford to lose. That's always important to consider in all online programs and life in general, because it all carries a high risk. Do conduct your own due diligence, as I mentioned previously, and consult your financial advisor if you have any concerns or doubts before making
awesome decisions. Mike, let me take care of this real quick here. Let me turn my camera back on. Mr. D, are you there?
Oh, was I not saying anything?
You were saying everything perfectly,
okay.
But you might want to check and respond. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
okay.
sir.
So let me go ahead and move forward here.
Okay.
Just let me get back to where I was at here. Let me turn this back on here. Whoops. And let me share my screen, turn off my camera. I'm sorry, guys, a little technical thing there. We're following it up with someone who had some questions about our travel expense. So we're kind of multitasking, which can also get you in trouble here. And I'm totally confused where I was at. There we go. Okay. So, guys, do understand the risk. I'm sure everyone does. So let's continue forward here. Let's talk a little bit about the CEO, the founder and creator of Vortic United. I'm sure, Mike, you might have to leave for a minute there to hear everything, so understand. The CEO is Jensen Robles, and he is the CEO, founder of Vortic United. As a young child, he was born in the UK, moved over to Germany as a young child, raised and got into a career there in the financial industry. Started working for a Swiss bank that was operating out of Germany, where he lived. Worked in that until 2011, early 2012. I'm sure everyone remembers the financial crisis back then. And realized he was trading for the bank some commodities, and decided that career was coming to a close because of the financial challenges that were going on at the time. And he discovered something called crypto. And Bitcoin, bought his first Bitcoin at $45, had an analytical team that he worked with, and they moved forward, started taking private clientele. And for the next 10 years, traded many private clientele and did trading for them, him and his analytical analyst team that he had. And then obviously it came to him from the people he was working with that maybe he should expand that and start his own trading company. Thus, Vortic United was born and created in September of last year, 2022. Obviously, September is just about almost a little more than a month away. So we're quickly approaching our 1 year. Vortic United is approaching its 1 year anniversary. When I say we and Vortic United, guys, me and Mike Donaldson, we are what they call master distributors, but we are affiliates like you. We had the same concerns as you. We had the same concerns when we joined. We wanted to know this, wanted to see that, was wondering about whatever. And all the questions you have, we are not part of the company's management team. We are affiliates like you all. And so we had those concerns. We had some private meetings with Jensen on Zoom and webinar, and we decided to actually go over there and meet his entire team. We spent a week in Turkey, met the CEO, Jensen, had several meetings with him, and spent some time with him. But more importantly, we seen this entire team. We seen the trading. We seen met the analytical team, the analysts who helps Jensen decide what trades to take. And we'll talk more about that in a minute here. We also met his in-house IT team, his financial department. At that time, he only had a couple of support people because they haven't had their office yet, and that has rapidly expanded, and we'll talk about it. But what we seen then and heard a lot was the vision for Vortic United. That was what was really exciting, what he wanted to do for the community and bring to the community. And started his journey in February looking for an office, which was the first step in this journey that we talked about. Found a really nice office in Cartel District in Istanbul, Turkey. This is a high rise where they actually leased 2 floors of the building. And you can see here, this is where the video of the screenshots on the left, the pictures, are from the 5,000 square foot plus 2 floors office. And then they had their grand opening after you got all the staff in place and the furniture, had their grand opening on April. Right now, presently, part of his IT team works out of there, part of his legal team, his financial team, and part of the IT team. The rest of his IT team has an office in Germany, and other part of his analytical team has an office out of Singapore. Those are closed offices. What I mean for that, those are just for employees to go and report to work. This office, this large office, 5,000 square foot, where most of the staff is, this is where people have visited him, can go visit him, and currently set up any time to go talk and see Jensen. A lot of people ask, and some haters and naysayers, oh, they don't show the address on the website. There's a reason for that. I'm sure you guys work. Most people have a career. You just can't pop in anytime you want and start disturbing the workflow, the workforce. So what they do is they allow people, anyone, to go into the back office, talk to support, and schedule an interview, schedule a drop by, so you can make sure Jensen's available, as he's very busy doing meetings and showing other people. So it just makes it accessible and easy that then they give you the address. Obviously, you can go there to ensure that Jensen's going to be able to see you and give you the grand tour, which he loves to do. It's a beautiful, huge office. It's very gorgeous, and lots of people do that. That's why the address is not in front, because someone could hop on a plane, drop by, and Jensen's not there. He's over on the other side of Turkey doing one of his meetings. That would be disappointing to everyone. So that's why they control the flow to make sure they schedule it, that everyone can get what they need to see and talk to the right people. Vortic United is actually licensed, their core license, I'll call it, and I'm sure there's a better word for it, but their core license is out of UK, an LLC. Now you can join the Telegram room, and we'll show you how you can do that. In there, under the files, there are 4 additional licenses. Jensen just returned back a few weeks ago from a trip to Singapore, where he paid 4 additional licenses in 4 more jurisdictions. Why? Because of additional projects that are coming to the community. And we'll talk about some of those projects. They're very exciting. An exchange, a debit card, an in-house payment system. Guys, you hear all these companies out there, well, we're having a problem with this payment system or this payment processor. They're having to change this, they're having to do that. Vortic United is doing it in-house, guys, and that is another level of protection and security and convenience for all the users. So this is the one license here, and you can see the other 4 licenses in the Telegram room. Let's talk about the trading. How does the trading work? What are the strategies they use? They use something called order flow. And order flow, you can see a very good video on this on the company's website that talks about how order flowing works. But this is something institutional traders use, which basically means they're looking for certain key triggers that might be a buy or a sell or something going up or a trend going down. Then based on their team, their analytics, their history, their experience, and that's where Jensen's analytical team is analysts come in, they gather the data, they do the research. Jensen is a sole trader. And a lot of people, it's only a one-man show. No, there's over 40 employees working for Vortic United, but Jensen is the sole decider. Should they execute a trade? Should they execute a trade? He sets the guidelines. He's the final say on if the trade gets taken. They collect the data, provide the data, the analytical, the analysis, and then the trades are decided upon. And unlike many companies out there, they can do it both in the bear market or the bull market. In other words, if Bitcoin's rising, they can make really good profits. And the last few months ago, crypto was in what they call a bear market. Almost some people called it a winter. And Vortic United did well because they were shorting and doing really well. And the nice thing about all that, you can actually see all that in your back office. Well, like what I said when we went over there in January, we wanted to see some trading history, and we saw some trading history and trades that were executed. Also, we saw a couple of account stats, and these are screenshots of that. You can see the one account when we went over there the first week, I think it was the second week in January. We joined the first week. We went over there, and this was a screenshot from at that time. The screenshot was taken was the middle of November last year, and that account at that time was up over 1,500%. The other account was up 335%. Now, what we talked to Jensen, we were over there in January, was transparency. He was very transparent on everything we seen. He showed us the trades, a lot of stuff, but we felt it was really important that the members get to see the trades. So many companies out there are afraid to show the trades. They have their reasons why, their excuses, as I like to say, why they can't. They're worried someone will copy them and all this, but they won't give you any idea of what they're doing. No proof that they're actually doing what they say they're going to do. And we thought it was really important that he shows the trades. And not only a few weeks later, actually about a month later, it was in late February, he got his IT team on it, and now they show every single trade taking, the wins and every loss as well. And this is a screenshot just from 1 week of trading. You can see the green column, that's the wins, and of course the red column are the losses. And I've been watching the trades during this time frame since I joined, and the number one thing that I've noticed, and this is something that some traders will understand, is risk management. What's called risk management. A lot of people think you have to have a 70-30% win ratio or an 80-20 to really be profitable. That's simply not true. You can actually be very profitable as long as you have the right risk management and using the right risk to reward ratio. For example, you can be very profitable even if you're winning half the trades and losing half. Most people who win half and lose half are losing money substantially because they got the commissions and they don't have the right risk to reward ratio. In this example, let's say you lost 5 trades. Each trade was worth $1,000. Boom, you're down $5,000. Now, if you had a poor risk management, you won 5 trades and maybe you won $1,000 each trade, so you broke even. Not true, because you had the commissions, the fees that all the brokers charge, so you actually lost money. But with the proper risk to reward ratio, and I've seen Jensen doing this time and time again, while he might lose a 2% trade or a trade, he lets the winners run and the losers he's cut short. So with the right risk to reward ratio, even with a 50-50 win ratio, you can see a very profitable trading plan. And that's his key to the success, is the risk management and the risk to reward ratio. To give you an example here, here's a date on the 23rd of May. He won, I had 5 trades, won 3 of them, not a 60% win ratio. But look at the risk to reward. The loss was 5.69. The wins were almost 46% in profit. That is an outstanding risk to reward ratio. Another example here is on May 25th, a 57% ratio. Took 7 trades, lost 3 of them. But again, almost a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And that's what you've seen back there week after week after week, is good risk management. And you can watch every single trade. How have the accounts done recently? Here's a screenshot, kind of a figures I did for my account. I have what's called all 3 packages. There are 4 packages, and we'll talk about what a package is briefly. But during this time frame that I calculated it, which was over 13 weeks, from March 4th, a few months ago, to just about a month and a half ago, May 31st, basically 13 weeks, there was a total of 376 trades executed. 260 of them won, 116 lost, which is about a 69% win ratio. More importantly, my package A increased by 52%, my package B by 65%, and my package C by 70%. So what does this mean? What does this guarantee you moving forward? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because there's no guarantee that this will be the return for the next 13 weeks. But it shows you what is possible, because there are real tradings going on. You could have a losing day. You could have a much more profitable day. It depends on the risk to reward ratio. But I've been in since January 1st. We have done very, very well with his risk to reward ratio and his risk management. Outstanding. Even in months, days when in the United States, there was major announcements by the SEC going after Coinbase and going after Binance, and the market just nosedived. We still were profitable because he shorted the crypto that day. He actually said it was going to lose, and it lost big, and he won big. So guys, that's what risk management does, a good risk manager and a professional trader. So what are these packages? This is how you get started. There are 4 of them. Let's talk about A, B, and C at first. These are amounts you need to get started. They range from a minimum of $50 for package A in crypto, $50 in USDT, and a package B, $2,500, and a package C of $10,000. A package A will earn you up to 0.8% a day, or up to 4% a week. A package B will earn you up to 1% a day, or up to 5% a week. And a package C will earn you up to 1.2% a day, or up to 6% a week. And you'll notice they each have a lock-in period or duration. What happens in that is that your funds that whatever package you decide to move forward with is locked in there to the end of that duration. At the end of that duration, you get, unlike most companies, you get your crypto back minus a 20% fee. Unlike companies that charge you 20, 30, 40, even 50% a month, Vortic United charges one time at the end of your package. All the rewards you earn each and every day, each and every week, you keep it all. Whenever you do a withdrawal, there's a 5% withdrawal fee, which is typical in the industry. But you keep all your rewards. At the end of the package period, you pay a small fee of 20%. In other words, using a package A example, let's say you have $1,000 in USDT in there. For 46 weeks, every week, every day, you're earning Monday through Friday, trading going on. You're earning your up to 4% a week. Now, a lot of people ask, well, why don't they trade 7 days a week? Crypto trading 7 days a week. What's going on? Why don't they trade the weekends? Guys, that is how the company makes. Those are their trading days. That's where they make their money. They trade on those days. In addition to that, they use those trading days as buffer, as a safety net for the Monday through Friday trades, to make sure the members are earning the rewards that the company has set its internal goals for. That is the extra level of protection that they provide for the members in the community. And so that's how that works. Now there's one other package called the compounding package. This one wording confuses a lot of people, rightly so. But how it is it's a 32-week package. And we're going to use the $5,000 example. It's someone has put in $5,000, 32 weeks later, all the money has been added up. All the rewards have been added up that you've earned. And it's been already been divided by 32 weeks. And that total averages 1.8% a day. That's the average that you have earned during that time frame. It's not that you will earn 1.8% Monday, the first day, and going forward. It's already been pre-calculated. So, for example, again, on that $5,000 package that you maybe put in there for the compounding, the first week, you would earn $450 in USDT. Second week, another $450 in crypto rewards. The third week, the fourth week, the 20th week, the 25th week, $450 in USDT, all the way to 32 weeks, which then your fund would be released. Unlike package A, B, and C, where you earn your crypto and you can withdraw them every week, those rewards, the compounding rewards are locked in there for the full 32 weeks. That is what allows them to give a little extra reward earning potential on that. At the end of the 32 weeks, all your rewards are released, which is $14,400. And then the 20% is taken out of your $5,000. So that is how that works. And the type of crypto you can use to get started is one of the 4 ones, and we'll talk about that in a minute here. But one of the newest features is the compounding, what some people call, or repurchasing. Like I said, you have the different packages. Let's just again use that package A, which was $1,000. Let's say last week, and my package A did earn 4%. Let's say I had $1,000 in my package A, I would have earned $40 in USDT. Now I have the ability on the weekend, once those rewards are released to my wallet, I can withdraw them. I can withdraw all $40 in crypto rewards. Or I can repurchase, put some of them back in, and my $1,000 package goes up to $1,040. Or I can mix and match. I can put a percentage in and increase my package and pull out a percentage. As long as you're using $10 is the minimum amount you can use to repurchase and or withdraw. So you can do that. You have the option to do partials, repurchase, partial withdrawal, or full withdrawal, full repurchase, whatever you'd like. And how do you do that? You do it in one of 4 cryptos. You can get started with one of the 4 cryptos. Those are Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, TRC20, and ERC20. You can also withdraw in any one of the 4. The cool thing about Vortic United, again, unlike many companies, is what I've done is when I've started my packages, I have used USDT TRC20. But every time I'm withdrawing in Ethereum. So you can put in one type of crypto and pull out in another. You're not locked in on like 99% of the companies out there. Now, a little bit of disclosure here. Bitcoin withdrawals are temporarily suspended. It's not a problem with Vortic, but what is happening on the blockchain with Bitcoin is the surge in traffic, the surge in withdrawals and transactions has created a bottleneck. So the withdrawal period for the company is basically 48 hours. You can request your withdrawal on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and they are processed starting at 23:59 Sunday night UDT. So that happens. Company policy is 48 hours. Since I've been in, it's been 24 hours. But for right now, Bitcoin, because of the traffic jam, basically, they're not sure they can get you the crypto, the Bitcoin, within that 48 hours because of the traffic. So they have temporarily suspended Bitcoin. You can still get funds out in Ethereum. You can get funds out in USDT, ERC20, or TRC20. So it's not affecting withdrawals. There's never been a delay. There's never been a missed payment. There's never been an excuse. There's never been a postponement. There's never been any of that in the full 11 months going on here that Vortic is around. But and a lot of folks ask, well, when will crypto come back? When will Bitcoin be allowed to come back? That really depends on the network. When they clear up the traffic jam, nobody knows. All of us have been in some traffic jam somewhere. You don't know how long you're going to be in it. It clears up when it clears up. So let's talk about another couple quick ways that you can increase your crypto rewards, and that is with the referral program. There's 3 ways, and the first way is with direct commission, basically talking to someone. Let's say I did, and I've talked to my sister, and she joined. She puts in $1,000 in USDT. That is my first level. My sister would be on my first level. I would earn a 10% commission on that. Now, if my sister talked to a coworker, family friend, whatever, that would be my second level, her first level. This goes on down 15 levels, and you can see there are certain rank requirements to unlock that. But the second way is on the daily residual commissions. Now, this is, again, using my sister and the $1,000 package of USDT she bought. Let's say yesterday, which it was, they earned up to, I think they earned yesterday 0.8%. So on a $1,000 package, someone would have earned $8. My sister earned her $8. I would have got 10% of that daily. Each and every day, my sister or whoever I refer on my first level, I would earn 10% in additional rewards. That does not come out of her earning. It comes from the company. And this is also a rank requirement to get to the second level, third level, fourth, all the way down 15 levels. Slightly harder, but still very, very achievable. The last way to earn additional rewards is through their career bonuses or rank rewards. This is also how you unlock those different levels that we talked about. A lot of folks say, well, can I earn commission by just referring someone here? Can I refer someone? You can refer someone, but unless you are a rank of apprentice, you will not earn from that person. How do you get the rank of apprentice? By looking at this screenshot, you must have a package. So there's no way to earn unless you're actually involved. It just takes a $50 USDT package. Once you get a $50 package, you're the rank of apprentice, and you can go back here and look on the rank of apprentice. It unlocks the first 3 levels. So you're good to go there for the direct commissions. Now, as you get higher in the rank earnings, like partner level, operator, those unlock higher levels, deeper levels, and the daily residuals. For example, to get the first bonus, which is very simple to do, you need to have $100 in packages. That can be one package or it can be 2 50s. And your team requirement, that's anything in the first 15 levels of qualified volume, is $1,000. Then the next level is partner, $200 in packages, $5,000 in total team volume. And you can see that it goes all the way up to diamond, which is a total of 1.25 million. The beautiful thing about these rewards are once you hit them, you don't have to fill out a form. You don't have to contact support. You don't have to wait. You don't have to beg. They're issued immediately. As soon as you hit the requirement, your funds are in your back office and you can repurchase with them right away, or you can withdraw them on the next withdrawal date, whatever that is, the following weekend. Let's talk a little bit about the 1-year anniversary that's quickly approaching here. That is just about 7 weeks away. There's an event going on, a promotion, a celebration kind of, called the Mega Event Qualification. Now, there's 3 levels to this. What this is Jensen is inviting people over to Turkey to see the office, to see live trading. He's got a big party celebration planned, and anyone can qualify for this. The first level of entertainment or first level of qualification is they will pay for all your accommodations. You got to get the flight over there. You got to somehow get to Turkey, swim with a boat or a plane. They'll put you up. And that's real simple. You get $15,000 on your first level and $40,000 in your total team turnover. And you can see it here. And they will pay for your accommodations. The second level is to hit your coach. They'll pay for a coach flight over there as well as your accommodations. That's the second level. And the third, the top tier, there's 10 of those spots. They'll fly you over first class and pay for your all accommodation. Now, how does this event work? You can still achieve that. You go into your back office. You have to start out, obviously, at the first level. You hit a button, and then it starts counting. Guys, if you don't hit the button and someone joins first, you will not get credit for that sale. You will not get credit for that package. So make sure to hit the button. Once you hit the first level and you want to go to the second level, go ahead and start the second level journey. Now, if for some reason you absolutely know you're not going to be able to go or don't want to go, you don't have to hit that. But you do have to hit the buttons to start to track the numbers and figures to see if you qualify for that. And this event ends August 20th. So what has really got some folks excited is the upcoming enhancements. Tomorrow, there's a very special call, and we'll give you some information about that with the CEO. We'll show you how you can get onto that. But recently, I think everyone now that's been on the call, I know there's quite a few new people on here, there's a brand new, listens to the community, and there was a brand new feature that allowed us to add to our package, or that compounding feature that we talked about. That was launched May, I think, or early June. A lot of folks are using that to grow their rewards. Coming very soon, and I think we'll hear more about that tomorrow, is the fiat to crypto, where you'll be able to wire crypto fiat into Vortic United using a third-party bank. They will convert that fiat, that crypto, that currency, whether it's pound, yen, franc, whatever, to a cryptocurrency that Vortic can then trade. And then if you want to withdraw it, again, for a small fee, they'll be able to convert your crypto to fiat and wire it to your bank. That is coming very soon. They're in the testing stages right now, making sure the APIs and everything work with the bank. Next is the Visa MasterCard, coming early fall, late summer here, by the end of summer, and a marketing system that should be out by the first of next month or a couple weeks. We are actually going to see Jensen about that next week, so we're really excited about that. So why Vortic United? A lot of folks, there's a lot of stuff out there, let's face it, but there's also a lot of questionable stuff out there. How many of us have seen companies where the CEO doesn't want to give their name, or they use a fake actor? Guys, that's not the case here. The CEO, Jensen, everyone, there's a lot of people at that event and other places has seen his credentials, has seen his passport. He's a real person. He's real. His German accent is real. Why? Because he's from Germany. And he's on a call every Thursday. And we'll show you how you can get on the call tomorrow. Hear all the news, hear all the updates, and ask your questions from the CEO himself every Thursday. He's visible. He's out there with the community talking to them. You can get started as simple as $50 in USDT with a package A to whatever, earning all the way up to 1.8%. A wide range of options for anyone to do. They have a very active Telegram community, a Facebook page, and a YouTube channel. And we'll show you how you can join any one or all three of them to get the latest news and updates. Complete transparency, again, in the back office. All the trades posted, wins and losses. Weekly withdrawal to any crypto wallet. They don't say you have to withdraw to this type of wallet or you can't withdraw to this type of wallet. You can withdraw to any wallet you want with Vortic United. You can deposit using any one of the main 4 cryptos out there, BTC, ETH, and USDT, both on the ERC and TRC network. Now, right now, the Bitcoin withdrawals are temporarily suspended, but that's not a Vortic. That's protection for the members because they don't want to pay you on a Sunday or a Monday morning, and maybe you don't get it to Thursday. People start freaking out when they have the delays, so they just are not going to take the chance. The debit MasterCard we talked about and the marketing system. So a lot of people say, well, this passive side is really exciting. How do I grow my business? How can I share this with others? I don't know a lot about this. How did this work? Well, you can invite others to these calls. We hold them every Monday and Wednesday, every single Monday and Wednesday. Same time, you guys know the URL because you signed up. Now, again, on this special call, next Wednesday, a week from today, on August 2nd, we will not be holding a call because we will be landing on the big 727, 37, whatever the heck it is, at an airport. We're going to a live event, and so we won't be on that call next Wednesday. We also, next Monday, we will, so make sure to use that. If you don't know how to explain everything, invite people here. We'll answer their questions. You do the follow-up. Then every Saturday, we have Success Building number 101. And so this gives people, if you don't even, you have this business, maybe you have a daycare, lawn care service, a real estate business, maybe you own a restaurant. We give a lot of marketing ideal strategies to use, both to how to grow your Vortic, but you can use any one of those strategies to grow your other business. And we hold those every Saturday at noon. And you can register there, Success Building 101. Now, tomorrow is another Thursday. What does that mean? Jensen will be on a call. You can meet the CEO, hear the latest news and updates, get it right from the man himself. And all you have to do, and I would encourage every single one of you to really get unplugged. It's your money. It's your business. Why wouldn't you want to hear from the CEO what's going on? go to VortecUnitedCEO.com. As soon as you get off this call, VortecUnitedCEO.com and register. So what do you need to get started? Don't wait for the person to call you back. Call them as soon as you get off here. Hey, I need your link. I want to get funded. Maybe you want to create a free account. There's no risk. Get a free account. Check out the back office. See what's going on. Once you get to that comfort level, then fund your account with some crypto. Pick a package A, B, or C, and then within 24 hours, if on a weekday, you will start earning some crypto. But get back with the person that invited you here today. So how do you follow them on Facebook? How do you look up their YouTube channel and join that important Telegram? Create that free account. Get in your back office. You'll notice on the left-hand side, the menu selection, and then you'll see the buttons. You can click here to like them on Facebook, join this Facebook group. You can see the YouTube channel, so you follow it. You get the latest videos and news, and you definitely want to join the Telegram channel. It's not a spammy channel where people are just constantly yik-yakking and all the time you're getting spam. It's an announcement room only where they're only the admin, which is Jensen or one of us or one of the key people, are posting the announcement that Vortic is approved for the community. So you're not going to get a lot of spam there, but a wealth of information that you definitely want to join. Also, this is how you can get that comp plan. If you're looking to build a team, you can see the presentation there. It's in multiple languages if you know some people in other languages. Last but not least, you'll notice right next to the Media Center link that's highlighted right now, right below that is the reporting, where you can go back there and see all the trades. Now, there's one button, because this is an older screenshot, called promotion. You can click that and actually start the mega event promotion we talked about. Start qualifying for that trip over to Turkey. So without further ado, I think that's it. Let's get to some questions, Mr. D, and see where we at. I can tell by that laugh. That's exciting.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go over to the Q&A section, but when I post a link that shows people exactly what to do, and then the person asks the question right away, where's that link? I'm going, there isn't much more I can do. Okay, the Success Building 101 Saturday training is posted on a sticky note at the top, and in both the chat and the Q&A only. I posted the Vortic United CEO, which is the call for Thursday, and be sure and click those. So,
Ashka, Sith, we're gone. We're not here. I'm here. Are you here?
Akish or Akash, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, says that a Telegram group says we're gone. Well, I'm looking at my back office. I just got off of a call with Jensen while Mike was doing the presentation. So I don't know what you think's gone, but nothing's gone.
Ashka, here's what I would tell you. Get this little device, that little mousy device, click delete and get out of that channel, because
I'd leave that one.
Wrong information. Sounds like a bunch of scammers or someone that's trying to just give you a whole bunch of crap.
Well, early on, Freddie asked for the Saturday teaching and training. He's now got that. So we're good with Freddie. Akash, I'm not sure, but I'd get out of that group because they're giving you some bogus information.
Ray Jones says, I have to review the information from my mom wants to join Vortic United. She lives in another state, and she doesn't understand some of the transactions. I can relate to that. I talked to my sister, and she wanted to know how to go to the bank and get Bitcoin. Can't do it. Well, how do you get it? You can't touch it. What? What is that? Understand totally what you're talking about, Ray. You can manage it. You just make sure she signs up with her computer, and you can manage it with, you don't want to probably withdraw the funds to your account. You can set her up one of the popular wallets that you probably know about. That would be fine, not a problem. Okay? So, but yes, the short answer is. Question from Masker. Want to add another package on another.
More rumors. That he's hooked on that group.
I'm here to tell you I'm live. This isn't recording. We just had a talk with Jensen 10 minutes ago. And I just had a new member join. They are around. They're paying. Nothing is wrong. So, okay. Question from
Tommy.
To Tommy. Mike, can I get plan A, B, and C under my name or some of? Sure. I have plan A, B, and C. I have all three of them. I actually have multiples of all three of them.
Now, just for clarification, Tommy, when Mike did that and when I did that, the repurchasing wasn't available. So now what we tend to do is we tend to build an account and then with the help of support, upgrade it to a different plan. But if you can have all three, you can have all four.
You can only upgrade one package. You can't combine an A and a B to get to a C. So just so you know, I see that.
But you can have all four program, and you can have multiples of all four.
Right.
So
some people, when you do buy a package or you repurchase with a package, it resets the expiration date. We need to make sure everyone understands that. Some people don't like that. What you do is just buy a new package then. It won't reset the date, obviously. The original package will stay. But every time you add funds, add crypto, or repurchase, it resets the date. Okay?
Some people love that because then they never.
Also, we cannot and will not put the link for the Telegram group because people will start spamming it. We just don't do that, and that's how we keep spammers out. So the only way you can get the Telegram group is to actually join Vortic United because there's no reason to be in the Telegram group if you are not a member of Vortic United. But you can do that for free. So at least create a free account, and then you have access to all the social media channels, okay? And I'm sure you understand why, Elsa, because I'm sure you've been in other Telegram groups where you get all the spam of people promoting this and trying to scam you on this and all the other crap.
And it's also set up so you cannot put somebody in the group.
They have to join, right?
They have to join. So it's important to understand they have to use that link in the back office.
I can have 2 C's. I have 3 C's, JP. So yes, and I do compound. When I compound or repurchase, I do focus on one, and I let the other 2 just grow, okay? For another question from JP. Yes, when trying to refer a savvy female investor, she showed me links to reviews saying Vortic was a scam, and Jensen Robles was a bit husband real name and is an actor. So yes, okay. JP, and I'm sure you read one of these reviews saying this is a scam, join my program. That's why they do this. I can tell you Diet Pepsi is a scam and you should get Powerade because it's better, and it's true. Just because someone says something, if you really looked, and we've seen these people talking about it, I've seen some of these reviews, he's an actor. I've seen his passport. He has a fake German accent. That's the funniest one. That is the funniest one because he has a German passport. Chances are, if you have a German passport and you lived in Germany, there's a really good chance you're going to have a German accent. It's not.
Well, and, there's sometimes we've seen some stuff too where people are showing a picture of some guy who's actually relatively short.
Short. Jensen's smaller.
Mike and I have stood shoulder to shoulder with Jensen. We know that he's a lot taller than that guy in the picture.
And JP, I've seen his passport. And when we were actually over there, his passport was about to expire. And then back in April, he had to renew it. He's a German citizen, and he got his new German passport. So all those people, what they do is one person says that, and all the haters and scammers and deniers take that one story and just repeat it and change a few words because they're too lazy to make up their own stuff. That's all it is.
Jonathan asked, what's the 5% withdrawal taken from?
Your profits.
Jonathan, it's taken from the base deposit that you made.
Last week, let's say you're withdrawing $100 in crypto. They're going to take the 5% out. You'll get $95 in whatever crypto reward you did.
Forgive me. Yes, my mind's fried. So sorry about that.
Do I have to do KYC to get an account? Absolutely no. Elsa, right now there is no KYC required. That is not to say in the future that will not happen. as this industry is always changing, but right now that is not required. Let me pop over to the chat box real quick where people, communication not good today. Communication is perfect for us. Are you guys doxed for better interest so we can know the owner of the project? I don't know what you're asking. Everyone needs to do their own due diligence. As we said in our disclaimer, we do not do people due diligence for them. That is not our responsibility. That is not our job. That is not our moral thing. We are sharing with you information that we learned. How you use that information, what you do with that information, how you act on that information is 100% totally up to you. Okay? Walter says he's German. I've talked to him in German. I'm not German, and he's talked to me in German. So yes, I know he's German. He gets to talk. Hang on, Jensen. I don't understand German. I know when I hear German, but I don't understand it. Can we purchase package in a company name? Actually, Barry, that's a great question. No, because there is no KYC right now. So you can purchase the packages in your dog's name, but when you withdraw it, as it says in the term of services, everyone is responsible for whatever jurisdiction they live in to do their own proper thing with their local jurisdiction government. Okay. One question I got from Walter. One question I saw: Vortic got many new licenses in Hong Kong and Singapore. When will there be any regulatory body involved, and when will there be any regulatory body involved, and when not, why? I'm not an attorney. I can't tell you that. He got these additional licenses for different projects that are coming to the community. As those projects come to fruition, I'm sure there'll be more description on why. Okay. Will the company put Google Authenticator for extra security from hackers? Grace asked that question. Grace, you cannot withdraw unless you already have the Google Authenticator. And what will happen for you don't, and Grace, thank you for bringing it up, you have to set up your Google Authenticator, or you will get this annoying thing. Every time you go to your account, you will have to reset your password every single time till you implement the Google Authenticator. And if you have the Google Authenticator, which everyone does, please back it up. If you haven't backed it up yet, you need to do that today. Go to YouTube in the back office, click on the YouTube icon. There's a video that shows you how to back it up. I can tell you in the last 2 weeks, 9 people have contacted me. They lost their Google Authenticator. I can't do nothing. I don't have it. You're the one that Google tells you to back it up. It tells you, don't lose this, back it up.
And it takes 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Literally 30 seconds to protect your money. Great question, Grace. Thank you. Ray Jones, after reviewing the information. Okay, I already did that. I talked with your identity card. I don't know why I'm not giving you my identity card. I'm not sure what you're asking, Chico, there. How can we chat with the team for assistance when needed? That would be your upline you need to chat with. Whoever invited you here, they are your sponsor. They are earning rewards. They should be the ones helping you. That is their responsibility. And then if you have problems with your account, support is live in the back office. But if you need help with growing your business and stuff, whoever invited you and their upline, that is their responsibility. That is what a sponsor is supposed to do. Some do, some don't. So, Jeremy, I use long pass authenticator for most sites. Can I use it here? Jeremy, I don't know. It says use Google Authenticator. That's all I ever use. I don't know, Jeremy, on that one. I'm sorry. I have heard people saying they can, but I cannot speak to that for fact. I don't know.
Did you answer Jeremy's question about age requirement?
No, I didn't see that. I was just kind of 18 or older. 18 or older, Jeremy. Are we having a replay? Thank you, Eureka. Yes, this system always records the platform and will automatically send it out to each and every one of you that registered to hear. That's one of the advanced features of this platform versus Zoom. It will automatically send it out. Now, if some of you, whatever email provider you signed up with, if you use the Hotmail you probably won't get it. If you use one of the other ones, it may go into your spam or somewhere else. You didn't answer my question. Please read it. I don't know where your question is, Ray, because it's not over in the question and answer section. It's in the general chat, and I don't read that too much. So if you don't mind, put it in the Q&A section. I will be happy to answer your question because that's where the questions go. I was just trying to answer there, and I know people come on and put it on the wrong side. So, Ray, there's a lot of chat. Okay, after reviewing my information, I did say that. Can you manage your mom's account? We did talk about that, Ray. I see that question. If there's another one, I'm sorry, I don't see that one. But I did answer you could manage your mom's account. I told you about getting a new wallet. We definitely talked about that. So maybe you stepped away or something. Okay. I came in late. Can you explain what? No.
Who and you might want to get with the person that invited you.
Can you explain what this meeting is about? Yeah. I would encourage you to watch the replay.
Yes.
It's 45 minutes long. I can't take another 45 minutes and explain this. Whoever invited you here told you what it was about. Get with them. Watch the replay. They'll be happy to answer your questions. But I would encourage you to watch the replay. If you don't know why you're here, I'm not sure about that one. Okay? Nothing against you, but yeah, that's something we can't do. When will the credit card be available? From Julie over in the question and answer section. Julie, sometime in the late summer, early fall. And of course, some of those things get delayed because there's banks, KYC, banks, a whole bunch of stuff going on with the banks. It's right now looking early fall, third quarter. Okay, start of the fourth quarter. Question from Sean. What time is Saturday, Billy? Saturday?
Noon.
Eastern Standard Time. It'll be posted in the Telegram channel.
When you register, it will give you the time, and I think it even converts it for whatever the time zone is that you're in. So,
okay, another question from Sean. Did you say when you repurchase, because we don't reinvest, we don't use those terms here, just everyone knows that. We talk about that for reasons to keep the company safe. Your date is reset. That is correct, John. Okay. Okay, last question from Ace. We're over the hour mark, so Ace is the last one. If Vortic is forced out of the United States, will business continue as usual, and will U.S. residents be eligible to continue for Vortic? Don't know. I can't tell you what's going to happen there. That would be a whole bunch of legal questions that we don't have legal answers. But I know if you're already involved in the company, it's very hard for them to force you out. You may not be able to sign up new people in a new area. That's a possibility. It's, if the sun rises tomorrow and it's 95 degrees, but there's a thunderstorm in the afternoon, will I be able to do, there's a lot of variables there, Greg, or JP, or whoever the heck answered that. Ace, I'm sorry, you lost track of the question. So we're not. This company will not get removed from the United States if we, the affiliates out there, use the right terminology and do the right things. 90% of the companies get in trouble because the affiliates use the word invest, reinvest, dollars, earnings. We earn 1% a day. No, we don't. We earn up to 1% in rewards. Those little things, those very little things, are what gets a company into trouble. And then the company just says,
trade alert, trade alert.
Trade alert, trade alert. So, okay.
Greg.
Okay.
Yeah. Greg, check your email.
Okay, Paul. Maybe you didn't click on the package. That's why. Okay. Question. Okay. Question from Jeremy. I came in late. Thought it was 3 p.m. We'll watch at 2 p.m. next time. Jamaica. No problem, Jamaica. Understand. That's why it's cool. And I will make sure to post the replay in case you don't see it. It'll be sometime tonight, about 4 or 5 hours. But I will make sure today's replay is on the Vortic United channel, which you can get in the back office. Okay? So, guys, thanks a lot for coming. We're way over. Many thanks to everyone. Please, thank you much. And don't forget to sign up for the Vortic United CEO call tomorrow. Go there right now And this Saturday, we got that training call. Welcome everyone to come on. Thank you very much. Mike, hasta la vista.